My plan was to do several videos throughout my juice feast, and I didn't. I just did a couple, but I did blog about it several days, and then school got hectic, and so I really didn't have the time that I thought I was going to have. However, um, I ended my fast. Um, my 10 days was up on Sunday, and I lost a total of 5 pounds. I didn't go and measure to see how much I lost in inches or anything like that. I just got on the scale and I know that I lost 5 pounds. Started at 186 and ended at 181. And I probably would have lost a little more had I financially been able to do the juice fast a little bit more appropriately. Because I'm on a limited budget and our living situation is as it is, I was only able to buy enough produce. Truly, it was enough for 5 days, and I extended it for 10 days. And what I did when I was not able to drink juice was I filled that time in with water. So I made 64 average between 64 and 70 ounces of juice per day, and I would just drink on that throughout the day, but I would supplement that also with 2 or 3 bottles of water in the morning, 2 or 3 bottles of water in the afternoon, and so on in the evening. I am going to do this again. I am by no means done. I did feel a whole lot better after especially after day 4, felt a whole lot better. Um, but I think I would have benefited from it um, a little bit more had I been able to do it completely the right way. So, um, and when I do that fast again, I will be recording daily. I now have the ability to record on my phone and just upload it whenever I can, but I'll record daily and keep track of how things are going on a daily basis. And at that point, we should be back in our own place and everything. And I won't do a 10-day. I will then extend it to a 30-day. So I'm sure things will definitely be totally different than what they were for this fast. I spent about I want to say about $200 on the 10-day fast, and that was because after I started juicing, the mean green juice with the celery just I after the first day I was like, okay, I could tolerate it, but after that I really could not take the taste of celery juice. It was very overpowering, and so with all the celery that I had purchased, I went out and purchased some other things to supplement the celery, and so I could just not even have to deal with the celery. I will eat celery. I will eat celery all day long. I cannot juice it. I haven't gotten there yet. Maybe when I do the 30 days, I will build up a tolerance for being able to drink the celery juice, but for this 10 days, that just was a no-go. So, you live and you learn. And this is what it's really all about. Learning what it is you like, learning what works for you. What works for you may not work for someone else, and what works for someone else may not work for, you know, you. So that's how it was with me. I got all kind of rave reviews about the mean green and how good it was, and for me, after that first day, I couldn't tolerate it. I couldn't stomach it, so it wasn't working for me. But like I said, maybe when I do the 30-day, maybe I will build myself up to a point where I can tolerate and stomach the celery juice, and I may like it at that point. Right now, what I'm doing is I am having a smoothie for breakfast, or some oatmeal with quinoa, amaranth, and chia seeds. It's got pumpkin seeds, almonds, and I think that's it. In it, it's got cranberries and raisins. And so I'm eating that or drinking a smoothie or both. And then for lunch, I'll have a smoothie or juice. Not cutting that out completely. Um, I will juice at least once a day. And then for dinner, I'm so far eating raw. So we've had salads, we've had um, raw tacos. I almost forgot what they were called. We've had raw tacos, and tonight we'll have raw pita sandwiches, which is basically the same thing you put, or what we're going to put is basically the same thing we put in our raw tacos, but we're going to put it into a cabbage leaf. And the way you end up rolling the cabbage leaf around the vegetables, it looks like a pita bread. So we'll be having that. And not quite sure what else we're going to have for the next few days after that. I've got some recipes written down that I'm going to be looking at and um, deciding which ones we're going to do. So I haven't nailed that down completely. I have in mind, but I haven't nailed it down. And then next week, I'm going to continue to do raw as much as possible. I continue to do juice one day a week. One day each week. No, I didn't say that right still. I'll continue to juice once every day and have smoothies or oatmeal for breakfast. And I will mix it up between raw or just, vegan cooked throughout the week. So that's my plan right now. But I feel really good. Um, my sister noticed, I didn't notice, but she noticed in my face that it was slimmer. I didn't even pay attention to any of that. When it's you, you don't really see those details. Other people see them before you do, and then they point them out, and you're like, oh, I do see that. So she noticed that and pointed it out to me, and I could see it afterwards. Um, I feel better. I feel lighter. Um, the only reason I am tired at this point is because my schedule fluctuates. Every class is not at the same time every day. So I have late night classes, and then I have an early morning class, and then I have a midday class. And so my schedule is just constantly fluctuating. And so I am tired here and there. But it has nothing to do with my energy. I'm tired because I'm just tired. But my energy, when I'm awake, I have the energy. I'm there. I'm good. Um, I think throughout the fast, I did take advantage of napping when I was extremely exhausted or having issues with nausea or whatever, was happening in those first few days of the fast. I took advantage of that and I slept when I needed to. And when I had the energy to be awake, I was awake and up and moving around. So, um, I hope when I do it again that I will have acquired a few people that will, decide to join in with me and share the results that I've experienced. Um, I think this is an awesome idea, um, and I feel great, so I will be doing it again. I hope I've encouraged someone to give it a try. Even if you do, I would suggest doing 5 days at least, not less than 5, because day 3 is when the toxins are really working themselves out of your system. And so you're feeling really horrible by day 3 and kind of okay by day 4, and day 5 you're really feeling good. So I would like to encourage anyone that wants to give this a try, go for day, for 5. When you get hungry, drink. Because a lot of times when we feel like we're hungry or we hear our stomach growling or what have you, a lot of times our body is really telling us that we're thirsty. And so if you're drinking water and you're drinking these juices that are full of vitamins and nutrients and all the things that our bodies need, you're not depriving your body. What you're missing overall, I think, is the chewing aspect. And yeah, you get to that point. I did. I began to crave kale. I wanted kale so bad. Um, so I just put that in my juice, and it wasn't, I didn't have that chewing aspect. And so what I did was I had my juice over ice, and when I finished drinking the juice, I ate the ice. That way I got the chewing in there. But for me, I won't say for anyone else, for me, just being able to chew on the ice was enough comfort for me, and it did well for me. So I hope I've encouraged you, and I hope like the next time I do it that you'll join with me. Have a good day. God bless.